what's up everybody? I'm Steve from Galeys Marine. Behind me here is a 2019 Moomba Craz Pro, and we're going to do a walk around video on it today and let you take a look. So here we are. So the Craz is a 22-foot boat. It weighs 4,200 pounds and comes standard with 3,000 pounds of ballast. The Pro series has a black metal flake front, the Pro graphic, and the rear color is your only option color. We could go white, we could go red, intense green, or Pacific blue. They have a gray deck and a gray hull. Comes on a boatmate trailer with the 18-inch Moto metal wheels, and a lot more upgrades on the Pro series over the standard. So let's get to the back of the boat. I'll show you the surf system, and then we'll jump up inside and go from there. So one of the major upgrades that the Pro series gets is the Flow 3.0 surf system. Our standard Flow 2.0 is this same shape plate with this ram here that's going to pull the plate down, lifting this side of the boat to help us create our surf wave on the opposite side. With the 3.0 series, you can see we have this additional actuator here, which is going to take this corner section and fold it down this way. That's going to give us a lot more push in the wave, and it gives us the ability to customize our wave a little bit more than we were able to in the past. We have the smart plate in the center. That's going to help with planing, also helps with shaping your wake and your wave. Having the plate up allows the back end of the boat to set deep in the water, creating a nice peak on the wave or on your wakeboard wake. As the plate goes down, it's actually going to lift the back end of the boat, which is going to round the top of the wake off, which is actually really nice for beginners. And if you bump that speed up 30 miles an hour plus with the plate down, this is a pretty decent slalom ski boat as well for some open water skiing. You can see we got the big surf pipe here. With the surf pipe, our exhaust is dumping down into the prop wash, and it's going to come out behind your surfer, so no issues with carbon monoxide. We got some blue underwater LEDs just to spice things up when you're out hanging out, floating around. So the boat is equipped with the Pro Edge tower. We got some tow knobs on the inside here, which helps for teaching people how to surf. Getting them to the side of the boat will help them get up and riding before they actually have to drop down in the wave. So that's a nice little bonus feature there. We have Roswell Triton board racks. They are on a swivel, so you can rotate your boards in or drive down the road with the boards in. That way they're not hanging outside the boat. The tower folds down real easy. We have a cam latch here, so we flip this lever on either side. The tower will fold down forward into the boat. We do have a little bit of a block here for it to rest on, and then you can flip that over, which will allow it to get down a little bit further into the boat if you need that extra height clearance. So we have the two Wet Sounds Rev 10s on the tower. Down in the boat, the Pro series gets the full Wet Sound stereo. So we have 4 6.5-inch speakers in the cockpit area of the boat, 2 6.5-inch speakers up in the bow with the blue LEDs in them. We have a 10-inch subwoofer under the driver's console, and then our Wet Sounds amps to power it all underneath the passenger side console. Let's jump up here and take a look at the dash, and I'll show you what's new there. Underwater light, and then we have to go home. So the dash for 2019 has been redesigned a little bit. As you can see, we have a nice flat section here, some gator steps, so if you're throwing a cell phone or something up there, your sunglasses, they're not sliding all over the place. The dash has actually been moved to the right-hand side of the screen. That way it's real easy to look through the windshield without anything obstructing the driver's view. Down on the right-hand side, we have our stereo control. It's always nice to be able to come off the throttle and turn down the stereo if you need to. And we have our key, blower, and horn and surf switch on the right side. On the left side is all the other switches in the boat. So we have our courtesy switches here, an accessory switch if you want to add docking lights or a tower light bar, underwater lights, bilge pump, another accessory switch. These three here are ballast pumps, a third accessory switch, and your navigation lights there. So underneath the steering wheel here, we have our wake plate control here for adjusting the wake plate. On the right side, we have our speed lever. We can bump the speed up and down here. That way you don't have to take your hands off the wheel to do anything on the dash while pulling a rider. So one thing I love about the dash for 2019 is Moomba's given it an all new look. It's very clean, very easy to use. This would be our ballast page here, which is showing our ballast in each given area. We do have a ballast sender in the boat now, so we can actually tell how much ballast is in the bags. We're not basing it off of a timer or a float that may be reading off. There is actually a ballast sensor inside of a tube that, as that tube fills up with water, it correlates with what's going on in the ballast bags and can automatically shut off or increase our ballast run time to make sure those are all the way full or empty. So nice new feature there. On the dash we have swipe technology, so I could swipe left or right. This is our auto wake page here. You can see it gives us our bow pitch. It will also give us our roll left to right. And the nicest thing about auto wake is we can program what settings we want. So if we're out surfing, we can program that we want the boat to roll to the right 3.5 degrees, or we can program it to roll to the left at -4 degrees with the bow pitch of 9 if we want to. The advantage of that is that every time you hit the water, the boat setup is going to be at the same angle in the water regardless of where weight is in the boat. It's going to help us learn how to maximize our wave. It also gives us this weight gauge here in the center. On the left side is our potential, on the right side is our actual. So based on how many people you have in the boat, how much ballast you have in the boat, how much equipment, it is going to show you what your potential is, and if we're adjusting ballast at all, our actual is going to move up and down to correlate with that. And the last page is our navigation page. The GPS navigation is standard on the Craz Pro. You can see at the bottom here, each page is going to display the vital information that we need on the boat. We do have a couple presets here, 0, 50%, or 100% amplitude. That is going to help gauge our ballast. And then we have the go home, which is going to drain everything and turn our speed control off. So nice and easy. Moomba's kept it clean. They gave it an all new look, and as our motto says, no worries. The auto wake is going to take care of the wake for us. The dash is very simple and very easy to learn to use. Craz Pro looks amazing. So as you can see, we got a big deep observer seat storage compartment here. Easy to store the boat cover, life jackets, all your Coast Guard equipment that you're required to carry. You can see on the amp wall there we have our battery charger, this little box here. That is already wired to our batteries, and all we got to do is plug it into the wall and it will maintain batteries for us through the off season. Under this cushion here is where our dual batteries are. We have access to our switch without getting under the cushion, which has been a really nice thing. It's very convenient not having to dig through the boat, just turn it on and off. So as we get under this compartment here, you can see that we have a nice finished floor. It's got a rubberized surface to it so things aren't sliding around. Getting the carpet off the floor has been really beneficial to preventing mold and mildew from a wet jacket or wet ropes lying on the carpet for a period of time. I really like the fact that all these seats come out. It makes it very easy to clean around here. A lot of boats have hinges on them. You're not going to be able to get in some of these tight areas. For maintenance, I like the fact that you can pull all the upholstery out of the boat if you needed to. So this corner seat here will pop up as well, just to give you a little more access. Our ballast bag, when it's full, will actually come out into this compartment a little bit, so you won't have full storage there. But you will have some storage on top of your bag once the bag is full. We got a total of 3,000 pounds of ballast, and when this bag is full, you have about most of the top area here for life jackets and ropes, the things that you're going to be using while wakeboarding or surfing. So you can see from the track slide here that our center seat will move forward. We just lift slightly to slide it forward. You can run the boat just like this. We do have a holder underneath that seat that will hold the additional backrest. So if you want to plug this in, that pops in right to there. Now you have a backrest here and a backrest here, so more rear-facing seating and very comfortable at the same time. So as you can see, the Craz has a classic bow design to it. Still a lot of width here, plenty of length for people to sit comfortably. Got a nice tall backrest. I'm deep in the boat. We got grab handles here, the gator step on the deck, so if people are boarding onto the boat off the dock, they're not stepping on the gel coat. Removable filler cushion. I really like the fact that Moomba keeps the walkway open. They're not taking up all this room up front with the ballast bag. We have a hard tank under the floor and then a bag that runs underneath the seats here. So we still have the ability to have an open walkthrough. We have some cup holders there, and if you got a full load and need a playpen for the kids, this is a place for them. So as you can see, the glove box and dash have been redesigned for 2019. Instead of having the big glove box pod, we've actually recessed the glove box down into the dash, which is going to give the driver a lot more visibility through the windshield. A little bit of gator step on top of this, so if you're throwing a phone or something up there, it's not sliding around when the boat takes off. And then just nice little compartment for keys and wallets and all the little things that people always throw in the glove box. Let's check out the engine real quick, and hopefully soon we'll be able to get on the water and show you what the wave and wake look like. So there's our power plant, 6.2 liter Raptor 400. This is the base motor for Moomba boats. The Craz series, Craz Pro, can also be equipped with the 450 motor. Both motors are a 6.2 liter Raptor block. They're both closed cooling, just a little bit more horsepower and a little more torque out of the 450 series. But we typically run the 400s around here. We're pretty close to sea level. We don't need that extra power. Even with full ballast and a lot of people in the boat, the 400 motor definitely gets the job done for us. So it's a beast out there. It's got a ton of power, a ton of torque, and that's exactly what we're looking for in a boat like this. So there it is, 2019 Moomba Craz Pro. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please give us a call at Galeys Marine, 661-327-5711. We'll be hitting the water soon, so stay tuned for some video of the surf wave and the wakeboard wake. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.